Would you sacrifice? Would you sacrifice? Would you sacrifice your life to prevent crime? Would you risk your life? Would you risk your life? Would you risk your life to prevent crime? Crime.
It was in a parking lot, in the middle of the night, somewhere loud, because I kept hearing other cars close by. There was a man. He was rather tall and probably had blonde hair, but I'm not exactly sure as it was very dark. He was wearing a long white coat. I'm sure it was white. He was also clean-shaven. There was a woman. She was walking towards her car. She suddenly saw the man. He was holding something. At first, I didn't know what it was, but then I realized it was a knife. She started running and screaming, and that man just pounced on her. Just pounced on her like an animal on its prey. And I kept hearing screams and calling for help. And then I woke up. Miss Pickinson, I don't mean to be rude, but could you run that by me again? Why have you come to see us? I have precognitive dreams, and I write down every dream I remember as soon as I wake up in this little red notebook. And I can tell you that yesterday I dreamt about a woman being killed, and this has not happened yet.
Emily, what makes you think you have precognitive dreams?
It's quite simple. Since I write down every dream that I have in this little red notebook of mine, I can look into them whenever I want to. And once I have this feeling as if something has happened before, I just check here for the details. And usually it turns out that I have indeed dreamt about something that subsequently happened in the future.
So you're experiencing déjà vu? Miss Pickinson, this is a feeling we all have. Even I sometimes catch myself thinking that maybe this situation has happened before. But it hasn't, and you know it.
Miss Pickinson, what do you propose we do? I want you to save that woman. She has been stabbed in a parking lot. But this has not happened yet. You can still save her.
But we have nothing. We know nothing about the location. We know practically nothing about the man or the woman. All we have is your dream scribbled down on a piece of paper. And to tell you the truth, you're not even a reliable witness. You claim to have witnessed the crime, but you don't even remember it anymore.
But I wrote down all the necessary clues and every single detail that I remembered. All you have to do is do something. You're the police, for Christ's sake. I'm sorry, Emily, but we just cannot go running around and looking for a ghost or an event that may or may not happen. I'm sorry. So this crime has to be committed first? What about preventing crime? I'm giving you an opportunity to save a woman's life. And all you're telling me is that it is impossible. Is there absolutely no way to save her? Think of it this way. This was your dream, your deja vu. Even if we tracked that man down, we wouldn't know it was him. Because you've seen the guy in your dream, not us. The truth is, only you would have this feeling of repetitiveness as if the situation has happened before.
You know, I rarely agree with this woman, but this time I have to give her credit. It is basically physically impossible to find that man. I'm sorry, I'm with you with all my heart, but there's just nothing we can do. Even if it hit us on the head with the hammer, we still wouldn't know.
I get it. You won't help me, nor will you help the woman. I guess I'm gonna have to save her myself.
As soon as you have some tangible evidence or some proof, we will help you. Right now, it's like a wild goose chase. Like a story, a fairy tale. Fairy tale? If that's how you put it. Good day to you then. And I hope you have a good night's sleep tonight. I had the file on the Macintosh case, and it turns out you were right. He confessed. He killed his wife and hid the murder weapon within the walls of his house. But he was so guilt-stricken and kept looking at the very space in the wall where he hid it that he just couldn't take it anymore at some point and snapped and confessed.
Girls, new case.
Well, that's out of the ordinary.
Well, you'll be surprised. 2 female victims.
COD?
Woman number 1, 5 stab wounds to the chest. The other had her throat slit. The coroner said she died literally seconds after the first woman.
And where's the surprise?
Victim number 1 is Clementine Langusta. Victim number 2, Emily Pickinson.
What? What? I hope it's a joke and it's not funny.
Nope. Some boys found them 50 minutes ago in a parking lot. I guess that crazy little woman with visions of the future actually got one this time.
Oh dear. I'll get my kit.